Hi, my name is Digital Pratik. The real name is Pratiksinh Chudasama, and proudly saying this for the first ever time in a speech. And I made it a mission that I'll never say my real name, and I'll make my name, which is my brand name, such that even my tags, even the banners will have that name without any problem, which is what I feel that is my silent win of personal branding, social media, or whatever I have been doing as work since past 12 years. I had done one reel 2 days back which said that I said no twice to TEDx. मुझे 2019, 2020 TEDx का invitation आया था and I said no. How many of you have seen that reel? I love you too. Thank you for following. And for everyone else who has never seen my content on social media or something, I'll find you. I'll kill you with valuable content for sure in next decade, and I'll make you proud as well. And then again in 10 years, probably if I'm speaking on a stage, I'll ask this question, and I expect everyone to be standing and saying, yes, we followed that reel. Because at that point in time, probably I'll say, I said 32 times no to XYZ, and then 33rd, I said yes. The reason why I'm even quoting all these things is because I have always believed, at the age of 33 now, and past 12 years, having no degree, which is a piece of paper, a qualification, which subjectifies that हाँ आपने कुछ किया है, and that is just a report card of, or a result, I would say, a result of you probably attending a class for 7 days or 7 examinations, which defines what you're gonna do for the next fucking 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 years. And that is known as bachelor's in something, master's in something, then comes PhD in something. And I loved physics as a subject. This is not to demotivate anybody or to motivate, in fact, that college is bad or education is bad. I have been studying every single day of my life. The tagline of Digital Pratik is learn, apply, and share. I am not a reader. I don't read and say, okay, fine, this is the motivating line and you have to do this. No. I learn something in my life. I apply that something new in my life, whether it is my business, whether it is relationships, whether it is communicating with people, whether it is a chat with a 12-year-old kid of my friends, maybe kids, or a 60-year-old professor, maybe in college. So I know how to communicate, and that's my learning process as a 33-year-old. So the point which I'm trying to draw over here with this particular thing is, I have always believed you say yes in your life to something when it is based on your practical work. Not when somebody says that, oh wow, you scored 88% in science and you are a good kid. No. Because as I said, that 88% in science, when the reason why I'm even quoting that 88% is because I scored in 12th science 88%. I scored 88% in 10th. And still, I'm a 3 times proud dropout of a college DDIT back in the days of 2007. I say that with proud or pride is because in the past 12 years, I never thought that by taking a drop, मेरे को ये उखाड़ लेने का जिंदगी में. No. I just took a call center job in 2010 after taking a drop. Because one thing which I realized is I come from a middle class background. I didn't have money, and the reason even I took a drop from college, being a bright student and scoring 88% is because my dad got a paralytic stroke. Probably half my audience doesn't even know that. So because I had to earn money now, being a lower middle class family, जहां पर यार ये महीना अभी चलेगा तभी खाना तभी आएगा जब शायद पैसा आएगा. So I had to make sure that I earn money. The next question which I asked to all my friends at that point in time in 2010 is, भाई पैसा कमाना है क्या करूं? And in 2010ish days, I don't know what you guys were doing, probably 3rd, 4th standard में होंगे आप लोग. At that point in time, only call centers were the booming thing. जैसे अभी आप लोग how to make money online, right? So for me, it was like how to make money, which was the case. It was not online yet that much. So how to make money, and everybody told me, या तो newspaper फेंक, या तो दूध बेच, या तो network marketing companies join कर, Amway, Herbalife, या तो call center job कर. And you know what? I did everything. दूध नहीं बेचा है because वो opportunity की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी थी. I've done Amway, I've done Herbalife, I've done call center. My first call center job in October 2010 was ETEC Gandhinagar. And it was a CTC. CTC मालूम है किसी को? Cost to company? I didn't know that. My CTC at that point in time, which was a salary, was decided 16,800 rupees per month. And I'm like, wow यार, सारे डिग्री के बिना 16,800. And यहाँ पर 2010 में people who were graduating from bachelors of engineering, me being electronics and communications engineering student, at that point in time people were getting salary of 13,000 and 14,000 per month being an engineer. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is this happening? And that's where I realized, okay, fine, I'm good to go without a degree. यही करने का है मेरे को. But first month salary, when it was credited to my bank account, I got 9,700 something. I don't remember the exact figure. I went to my floor manager. I asked, कुछ गलती हुई है sir, please. And he's like, no, it's perfect. Your salary is this much only. And I'm like, no, 16,800. He's like, no, that is a CTC. I'm like, oh, what is that? That's how my journey of 2010 and working life. I'm specifically quoting that work word, very, very stressing importance on work every point in time is because today's generation, younger brothers and sisters, and I love you so much, that whether you take a degree or not, that work part has been missing in the conversations of everyone. You know why? Because of internet, which is a boon. But at the same point in time, it has been a disadvantage with the mindset problem. What you guys do is how to make passive income. Why not how to make legit money? Have you ever searched that? You always say how to make money while I'm asleep. Why? Because किसी रॉबर्ट कियोसाकी ने Rich Dad Poor Dad गलती से लिख दी, and without you guys understanding the real, actual, practical concepts, you guys are like अपनिश भगवान है, you know. So because of all those reasons, 2010, I very well understood that I have to make money and I have to feed myself. क्योंकि 1 रुपए का पानी का पाउच जो अभी 2 रुपए का है तब 1 रुपए का था, has to come to my life only if I earn money, and has to go to my family as well because I was the one-man army now for my family as well. I have to make money. 2010 to 2014, fast forwarding, I became a customer service head. I raised myself. I worked hard. I was so practical in communicating because of the self-awareness game which I was having at that point in time in those 4 years as well, that during my college days, I gave a seminar to 500 people in a conference room of DDIT, and the topic was how to remove viruses manually from sys operating system. Do you guys even remember, or do you guys know this generation? There was a Nokia 6600 phone, the first ever smartphone with a very big, और वो जिसके पास होता था ना, वो ऐसा समझ लो आप लोगों की जनरेशन में iPhone 13 Pro Max है. Alright? The person who right now might be having an Android phone of 15,000 rupees might be seeing that iPhone 13 Pro Max of 1,65,512 GB as somebody who is a rich kid. For us who were using a snake playing phone of Nokia, और वो भी मुश्किल से पापा ने दिया था, that point in time, जो भी उनका savings था after paralytic stroke and all, उन्होंने मेरे को वो phone दिया था college के time पे, and then I'm seeing all these kids who are having Nokia 6600. Me who is searching now, being a Secretary of Computer Society of India, student branch, and also President of IEEE student branch in my college, I have been always active in all these things, co-curricular activities. So, अभी जैसे organizing team होगी ये वो, I always used to love that. I always used to love communication. So, I'm like, okay, fine, I want to learn this. Ankit Fadia, किसी ने सुना है नाम? Ankit Fadia was a top-rated ethical hacker at that point in time. क्योंकि कोई था नहीं. अभी भी वो इतने ही reputed होंगे, लेकिन अभी इतना नाम उनका है नहीं क्योंकि बहुत सारे आ गए बिकॉज ऑफ द ऑनलाइन फील्ड. अंकित फाडिया की बुक्स आने शुरू हुई, विंडोज पीसी में कैसे हैक करना, एथिकल हैकिंग, ब्लूटूथ हैकिंग कैसे करना, बिकॉज एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम देयर वाज नो वाईफाई. इट वाज एन एज स्टिल एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम इन कॉलेज ऑफ 2G, ऑफ एज, एंड देन केम 3G. और बैक बिफोर ब्लूटूथ एज वेल एंड ऑल दिस इंटरनेट देयर वाज समथिंग नोन एज इंफ्रारेड. I guess आप लोगों को सबको मालूम होगा. Phone to phone, you had to literally touch the phone to transfer files and documents. That's how we used to do. So I searched कंप्यूटर जो पीसी की लैब होती है कंप्यूटर की तब लैपटॉप नहीं था सो कंप्यूटर लैब्स में ड्यूरिंग दोस 5 minutes of break I used to search how to run batch files, how to remove viruses and all these things क्योंकि तब CD का जमाना था and everything used to come in CDs, even the blue films. There was no xvideos.com. So I used to learn all these things, CDs, 10 rupees, 15 rupees, and then Ankit Fadia ke courses, books, Bluetooth hacking, and I gave this seminar how to remove viruses manually. It was a 500 people crowd, and that was the first ever time I was on a stage in front of real human beings on scale. And I was fucked up. For the first 5 minutes, Veena Navratri Garba Gavanu pelu khabar chhe na feeling. You know, you must have felt that all the time, probably in your life for the first ever time whenever you might be on stage. That was the feeling. But trust me, I swear on my parents, those were the only 5 minutes which were there for me as the trembling legs, because I made up my mind in such a way that whatever I'm going to speak right now, people don't know. Alright? People have no clue about what I'm going to talk. And that's the reason why probably they have paid the fees of 500 rupees and sat in the conference room. So let me be raw, let me be authentic, and all these things were running in my head. Today, after all these 12, 13, 15 years, it's coming in the form of words. Because one thing which I have always done is self-auditing my past. Right now, what I'm doing, the moment I stood over here, I'm just going into my past, self-auditing and talking practical experiences. Learn, apply, share. 2010 to 2014, the call center journey went well for me because of all this college thing which I had done. So right now, whatever you guys are doing will definitely help you in future. The concept of you getting paid 25,000 rupees per month in a company and you just delivering that much in a company during those 9 hours job period is a wrong fucking concept. Give more and you will be blessed more, and that is taken wrong way. You guys are saying give more and I should get more right at this second from this particular place. No. Give more, karma will do its practical thing and give you if you do the great, good, jordar work. And that's exactly what I have been doing in my life. So, post 2014 till 2018, I was into a full-time job again of digital marketing now. While I was doing call center, I started learning how to do digital marketing. And I learned as a side hustle. So 2010 to 2018, while I raised myself from an online chat representative, a normal going person who didn't even have a clue of CTC on the first day, raising myself to a product manager of a company, 8 years full-time job, still no clue about Digital Pratik. The person who is there on the banner right now with that name. It was just Pratiksinh Chudasama. So now, from 2018, I started my personal branding journey, I would say, which was active since 2016. But 2018, heavily. What I did, you know, what you guys think, I have to start a startup, I have to start a business, I have to have a revenue of 50 crores, I have to raise money. In 2018, I started digitalmarketingforfree.com. I started giving free Zoom calls to people. Why? Because I had a marketing background now of training people, training professionals, consulting people in a full-time job, which I took as an experience over here. So again, self-auditing the past, moving into the present, thinking of the future, that okay, fine, the present work will again help me in future. So whether you are in college right now, doing great in score or not, the work which you will be doing collectively over here will definitely help you in some shape or form. The Digital Pratik journey, which started in 2018, went ahead in 2019, which bombarded for me because Instagram started booming with 1 minute video ads. Prior to that, there were only 15-second videos. And I was probably one of the very few Indian content creator, I would say, not an influencer, content creators who was posting 3 unique pieces of content with subtitles and red progress bar and headline and post-production without having a team thrice a day. Thrice a day. How many of you are posting valuable pieces of content right now in college on Instagram thrice a day? again, hard work. The concept of, again, hard work and smart work, for me, hard and smart are just adjectives in your dictionary. And people, while fantasizing with those two terms, which is hard work and smart work, नहीं अपने को hard work नहीं करना है, अपने को smart work करने का है, अपने को quick पैसा चाहिए. There is no quick पैसा. It will only, even the real estate which you think is a passive income, अगर आज आपने real estate property ली ना, there is no guarantee that कल भूकंप नहीं आएगा और वो गिर नहीं जाएगा. There is nothing like a concept of passive income. It's always income, you investing that money and then thinking, okay, fine, it will grow. Okay, that's what is actual passive income. So there is no guarantee. So now the point of Digital Pratik started emerging and TikTok aaya. When everybody was telling that TikTok is for kids, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll create business content on TikTok. And I created a case study while amassing 1.3 million followers on TikTok and getting verified. And then again, in 2019, before it got banned, I thought, let me try out for the first ever time Gujarati content. Because in my entire career, I've been speaking in English, being a Gujarati. So why not me try and test that out? Because in my entire life, somebody has told me, ये मत करना, और मैंने किया. ये मत करना, ये मैंने किया. डिग्री नहीं देगा, तो बाहर नहीं जाओगे. मैं बोला, डिग्री का और इंडिया से बाहर जाने का कनेक्शन क्या है, बॉस? कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है. अगर टोनी रॉबिन्स की इवेंट चल रही है तो मेरे को सिंगापुर का खाली वीजा लेना है और मैं जा सकता है. देयर इज नो डिग्री रिक्वायर्ड. सो ऑल दीस कॉन्सेप्ट्स व्हिच आर फेड इन योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, आई एम लाइक, ओके फाइन, ये नहीं, वॉक माई टॉक सो दैट लेटर यू कैन से हैशटैग पहले करके दिखा फिरा. सो दैट हैज बीन माई एंटायर कॉन्सेप्ट ऑन विच टिकटॉक पे गुजराती शुरू किया. एंड द कॉन्टेंट विच आई वॉज पोस्टिंग वॉज नॉर्मल टॉक्स. एग्जाम्पल, ઘણા બધા લોકો મને પૂછે છે કે ઇંગ્લિશમાં કમ્યુનિકેટ કેવી રીતે કરવું, and that has been a question of a lot of Gujaratis which I had faced. And that too, being a Gujarati, when you don't have Gujarati accent in your English language, people always ask you this,